everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Mystic Monday right here on Britney's Mystics. Now, my name is Britney, and I'm a tarot reader, and my goal is to help you through the art of tarot with any problems, questions, and guidance that you may possibly need. If you're new here, this is a series that I like to do primarily through my Instagram, and this is just a general collective weekly forecast just to see what any messages, signs, guidance, answers that spirit has for us as a collective. And if you are a returning watcher, subscriber, follower, thank you so much for your support. Like, generally it means so much to me. Thank you so much. Now, all my information will be down below if you feel called to book a personal reading with me to really go into depth for if I say something here that you want to, dive in deeper to, or if you have another personal question that you want guidance or, help with, feel free to book a personal reading with me. That information will be down below. And if you feel called to do so, it is definitely not required, but it is appreciated if you want to tip me or buy me a coffee. That information will be down below as well. All the money that I get through tips and donations goes directly back into the channel, where I can buy either better equipment or more decks to really help the readings, be more, detailed and concrete and more informative and helpful for you. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the reading. Alright, calling and connecting to divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, teachers and masters, all the highest vibration. Tuning in to us as a collective and everybody here watching. What do we as a collective need to know for the week ahead? What do we as a collective need to know for the week ahead? Hold up. I'm sorry about my chair. I need to get a new one, so sorry about the squeaking that you hear. Back of the deck, Page of Swords in reverse. So right away with this energy, and especially with we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is probably not going to be the most productive week. I'll just say that. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but with this energy, it's gonna feel like time is just off. It's gonna feel like time is stopped. It may just feel like, it could be like you may feel like bad luck is happening, but I feel like this stop and pause and movement and kind of like divine timing and everything with where each of us are going individually in our lives, I think we may need to slow it down and kind of like start looking within and kind of seeing, are we like doing too much? Have we put too much on our plate? Are we not seeing everything clearly? And with the Page of Swords in reverse, this could either just be like we're not like communicating our goals and our ideas or like plans or just thoughts or like needs and wants clearly with others. We're not communicating all those things clearly with others, or not even communicating them clearly within ourselves. Like, there may just be confusion on what you're truly wanting, but this will be the week to help clear that up and to go within. Yeah. Let's see, anything else? Back of the deck, Three of Swords and not in reverse, just Three of Swords. So yeah, the Three of Swords being the back of the deck as we keep going. Like I said, you may feel like luck's not on your side this week. Or with the Six of Cups in reverse being here, there could just be past hurt from your past coming up that you're having to kind of go within and deal with. This could be someone from your past that was like really immature coming up, and they're just they're coming with the intent to I don't want to say like harm you or like ruin you, but they don't have the best motives in mind, and they may try to blind you and present themselves in a way that they are not, present their motives and their kind of like why they're coming back into your life in a false way to get something. But you just be careful so you don't end up hurt. And with the Four of Cups being below that Three of Swords, I feel like those signs will be presented to you that like this person doesn't have pure intentions, and the reason why they're coming back into their life is to like harm you, or this could apply to very few, but even like rob you. And last week, I'm pretty sure I talked about the Page of Swords. I think it was upright, and I was like, be careful, like someone could be like internet stalking you because they see where you're at and they're like jealous, and they're trying to like copy you to get to where you are. But this could be the week where they actually take action, and they're either gonna like start doing that to try to like throw you off. So just be very mindful, make sure that you don't have your blinders on, and you're seeing everything clearly. And again, kind of going back to like what I said, going within and making sure that, you know, you're communicating everything clearly with other people and with yourself, and that you don't have too much on your plate. That's probably going to be what's going on. There could be some type of change of routine or habit or mindset going on with the Death card and then the Hermit card in reverse. Could be a Virgo or a Scorpio, or a Virgo or a Scorpio could be that person that I'm talking about that's coming back. So just be very mindful of that. Be mindful of anyone that's coming into your life to either like harm you or try to throw you off or like trying to take something from you. It could be even just like an energy vampire. They're trying to take your energy from you, because that's how they thrive, is by stealing other people's energy, other people's ideas, their flow, whatever. So I'm gonna leave that there with the tarot. Now again, I'm gonna pull out my numerology deck, and we're gonna see what, you know, themes or areas of our life that we need to focus on or will be of focus the week ahead. What do we need to focus on? Back of the deck, card number 22, intuition. Again, kind of like what I was saying with that Four of Cups. I feel like the signs will be presented to you for whatever the situation is, whether if it's like, you know, someone's into your motives, if you have too much on your plate, you're not really being like clear with other people, direct with other people, or direct with yourself. That's, you know, you're gonna receive those signs. So make sure that you're really tuned into those signs and you don't have your blinders on, so you can receive all the messages that like your own guides and own angels are trying to give to you. And then we have card number 91, surrender. So kind of going back to what I said, if you may feel like you have too much on your plate, or you take it on too much, or you don't really know what you're wanting to do or what to prioritize, surrender it to the divine with the Wheel of Fortune. I know I always kind of say that card as divine timing. So with it being in reverse, it could be a block in trusting and surrendering to divine timing as well. So if you don't trust in divine timing, you really aren't going to go anywhere. You're going to feel stuck in time forever. You really have to surrender to divine timing, because it knows best. It knows when to take you where at the right times, with the right people, the right places, the right materials, skills, whatever it is, it knows where to take you. So just surrender to divine timing. You'll be okay. And then we have card number 6. We have love. So, you know, just loving on yourself, connecting with, you know, your significant other if you have one more, maybe going on like a date, that type of energy. And then we have card 78, spiritual career. So maybe you're someone who's a tarot reader, or just someone in terms of like spiritual Reiki practitioner, yoga, whatever. You own like a crystal shop, a crystal healer, any type of spiritual career. That could be something that you're wanting to do, but maybe it's not taking off the way that you want it to, or it's not turning out the way that you want it to. So again, just like surrendering to divine timing. And also, it doesn't necessarily have to be a spiritual career. It could just be like whatever you're doing, whatever job or something that you're going after right now. you know, trust that it's like spiritually guided and protected with the spiritual career. Okay, so that's all for the numerology. Now I'm gonna pull some love cards. So first I'm gonna pull love cards for people that are single, people that are not dealing with anybody right now. What does everybody that is single, not dealing with anybody, what do they need to know for this week in regards to love? Let's see. So we have the sudden change card. That could be what the death card is, and also the love card. So maybe someone will suddenly just come into your life, or maybe you're gonna have a sudden change on your perspective and outlook on love. So there could just be a sudden change or shift in your love life, maybe, and it could even be a shift that you don't feel. It could just be something that's, you know, spiritual, that's like outside of ourselves. But what I'm saying with the destructive behaviors, to kind of keep going off that point, if you have any like behaviors that are toxic to yourself or to others, you may need to like switch that up quick, because that could be what's blocking you from meeting your person and your partner. And then we have the achievement and good fortune. So maybe right now, single people, you're just too focused on your bag and you like it that way. And so if that's you and you're just too focused on your bag, I mean, I feel like just keep going, you'll get there. You'll get that achievement and good fortune. Just, you know, just be ready. There could be, with that love card and then the sudden change, there could be, you know, someone come into your life. But also, if you're too addicted to like chasing the bag, but you're still like wanting love, you know, you could just be too focused on the bag that you're missing out on opportunities for love. So just keep that in mind. All right, so now connecting to the people that are in relationships, taken, they're dealing with somebody. What do all the in relationship people need to know for the week ahead? A lot. Dang, what are y'all going through? The whole deck just fell in my hands. One moment. All right, people dealing with somebody. What do the relationship people need to know for the week ahead? Interesting. So almost like 3 different messages. I didn't do the back of the deck for the single people, but I'm gonna do the back of the deck for the people in a relationship. We have end, let's see, is it gonna focus? End of a learning cycle, and then we also have karmic bond. Are you in a karmic relationship? That could be with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse card, talking about you're in a karmic bond and you're holding on and you're just going to be stuck there forever because you should have learned your lesson in that karmic relationship and you're not moving on. I mean, that's not going to apply to every single one of you, but if you've been kind of having that feeling that something's up or off in the relationship, that could be what it is. It could be a karmic bond. And it's time for that bond to come to an end, because whatever karmic lesson that you had to learn from that person, whatever you guys had to learn from each other, it ended, but you're still holding on to each other. And if you keep holding on to each other, you're just gonna have to keep learning that same lesson over and over again. So it's like you're repeating this one grade for the rest of your life. You know, you wanna keep moving up in the grades to graduate to your soulmate or whatever. So there could be that. We also have a union of 2 souls. So maybe if you're not in a relationship, but you're dealing with someone, you could finally, you know, get together with that love card. And then we also have the take a stand card. So maybe if you've been waiting for them to make a move, maybe it's time for you to make that move. Take a stand, let them know what you want. I want a relationship, I want to be with you. And if you're not ready to do that, you're not going to step up to do that, bye. Move on to someone that's not going to waste your time. So it's really weird. So you have karmic bond and union of 2 souls. So this could go either way for my people that are in relationships right now. So don't just like think that the person you're with is a karmic bond because you got into a fight. That's normal. But just, you'll know. If you know if it's a karmic relationship, a karmic bond, you'll know. Trust me. Been there, done that. You'll know. And you'll know that when you keep holding on to it. All right. Now I'm going to pull some affirmations for the week ahead. Let's see. What affirmations do we need to take with us through the week? What affirmations do we as a collective need to know? Too many, just maybe one more. Thank you. So this one says, I praise the goddess and God. So this can mean literally whatever higher power you believe in. Maybe this week really just honor and praise them and thank them and venerate them. But this affirmation and card could also just talk about balancing the masculine and divine energies within you and honoring each side of you as well. And then, oh, there is two here, I didn't see them, it's fine. The second card is I live in truth. So make sure that you're not hiding your true self from other people or limiting or shrinking your true authentic self to please other people. So make sure that you're living in your full truth and honoring your own truth as well. And the next card is I consume only my fair share. So with this card, you see that the more teal lady has her palms to the ground, and the yellow girl has her palms up. So I kind of see this as like as above, so below. Where was I going with this? So kind of like the as above, so below attitude, making sure that you're like being balanced and you're not trying to challenge, like what I'm hearing is like you're not trying to challenge like spirit and like the universe and divine. You're not trying to challenge them on anything. You consume only my fair share. Like what you ask for is what you're gonna get, or like the divine's only gonna give you only what you need and only what you can handle. Especially like I mean that in terms of like blessings as well. So don't go like too crazy with like I want to say don't go too crazy with manifestation, but like if you like manifest something and you get it, don't become like greedy, because I feel like it's only gonna harm you in the end. I don't know why that message is coming through. So yeah, those will be the affirmations. And then the back of the deck, simply, I am kind. You know, like there's like the flame coming from her finger and like the snake. And it's like, don't like let your tongue be venomous. Don't be fiery, and you know, don't be a snake. Don't be snapping at people. Just be kind and gentle with other people. You never know what other people are going through. You don't know their situation. You don't want to be the reason why their situation got worse. And then very lastly, I pulled a lot of cards, but I enjoyed it. But very lastly, just go ahead and ask a question. Ask any question. Focus on the shuffling and focus on your question. It can be a yes or no question as well. So ask any yes or no question. Don't ask the same question that you asked last week. Ask a new yes or no question. Angel, what is the answer? What is the answer? One more, please. I'm gonna do two. Thank you. First card that came out, we have Take Action. Similar to that Take a Stand card that came out when I did the little love pulls. And then we have The Situation Will Improve. So maybe if you want the situation to better, you have to take your own steps. Stop waiting on the other person, or stop waiting for divine intervention. I mean, divine intervention will happen, and it's okay to rely on that, but sometimes divine wants you to make the move as well. So, all right, everybody, that is all the messages that I have for you for this Mystic Monday, for this weekly forecast. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments. Make sure to give this a like if you're on Instagram, or a thumbs up if you're on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, and if you feel called to tip, that information is down below. If you want to book a personal read with me, that information is also down below, and I will see you next week. Bye.